excited. Sorry.
Everybody's talking.
I even wore my Millennium Falcon shirt today.
I didn't know you did that. This vlog isn't about the Galactic Star Cruiser, but all the YouTube videos came out today, so.
I can't wait to I'm gonna binge them all.
We were supposed to start this video. We were trying to film it last night, stuff happened, and then we sat down to film it this morning, and Erin reminded me that it was happening. I was like, stop. I've got Ordinary Adventures on. Well, I guess this is Welcome to the Disney World Experiment.
Welcome to the Disney World Experiment.
When we kind of started this thing, and it was funny because we said it all the time, but when we were in the parks and going and going and going, we forgot our little tagline, so.
We forgot to welcome the people?
Yes, we forgot to welcome
It's a mouthful though. We chose a very
wordy.
Yeah, maybe we should just start calling it.
Welcome to the DWE.
Yeah.
What do you think?
DWE. It's a whole lot easier to say.
Yeah, let us know.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about today?
Today we wanted to talk about things that we've learned, just doing this vlog.
Yep.
But even more things that we've learned about going to Disney World with our family in this season with a 7 and a 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old. And just since our first trip up till now, what are the most recent things that we've learned about us in the park?
Yeah, 100%.
And what works well for us, things we might not do again. The list could be a very long grocery list of things.
Yeah. Yes, it could.
But because we've learned a lot, but we just want to shorten it to the 5 most impactful things that we've learned about traveling.
Yep.
So yeah, do you want to, wait, I need to get out my notes. I'm not gonna be
Well, enjoy this commercial break as we pull up our notes. Watching the video while she's working.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Why don't people film reaction videos from other YouTubers? Is that too much?
Is that a thing?
No, it's definitely not a thing.
Okay.
Okay, so you've pulled up your notes while I was watching Ordinary Adventures.
We'll get to it later today.
Okay, fine.
There's lots of vlog watching going on today. All right, number 1. This last trip, we tried to do a very early morning flight with a full park day. If it had just been me and you,
100%.
I feel like it would have worked. We would have taken a very casual day. I did do it when when I went with Rachel, and it was fine. We went to Epcot, it opened later. We stayed a little bit later, but we were very chill about it. With our kids, they do not have the energy to last that long. Maybe, yes, an early morning flight again, but not an early morning flight park combo ever again.
Okay, number 2.
Ooh, spare suitcase. So we brought a spare suitcase this time, but I still had a couple of extra blankets in there. I get so cold in the resort rooms, but I think next time I would take better advantage of my spare suitcase and I would pack food to go down with. Typically, we have ordered food to be delivered, which is a great option if you have a lot of things that you're ordering. But snacks for the kids, I know that I can get at my local stores cheaper.
Yeah.
So I would fill a spare suitcase with food to take down there, but then have it for
souvenirs and stuff.
Souvenirs and things that we might buy to bring on the way back.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3, be flexible just in your day with your kids and even with your desires about what you want to do in the park that day. I like to have a plan, and a plan is great for just keeping you moving and getting you started in your day. Especially if your family's up early and they want to rope drop and you want to get as much in while everybody's energy is good. Mm-hmm. But be flexible. Maybe you want to go back to your hotel. Maybe you're like, you know what? That's going to take an hour and a half by the time we get on the bus, get off in our hotel, get to our room, get all the way back if we're going to go back to the park that day. Maybe just take some downtime to snack or whatever in the park. Just be flexible with your expectations and your plans. Okay, number 4. If your kids are already early risers and you are too, rope drop. It is probably the best thing I think we can do for our family.
Yes.
To take advantage of all the things that they want to do in the day. They're already up and moving. Filling the time between when we wake up and when we would go to an Epcot morning is actually more difficult
100%
than getting us out the door on the first bus to rope drop any of the other parks.
There's just like an immediate excitement that kids have, and so you can't bottle that up in a, what is it?
Well, and they've got the most fresh patience.
Yes.
And I have the most fresh patience in the morning. And so we eat that breakfast in our room, drink that Joffrey's coffee in our room, get to the gate, and rope drop. And cram in a couple of things, even if we have Genie Plus for that day.
Yeah, and the things that we do on rope drop, especially with small kids, because they don't really care what rides we're riding, as long as we're riding rides.
Riding a ride,
we'll go do 2 or 3 rides that people aren't rope dropping for. So, for example, Magic Kingdom, we hit Buzz Lightyear's, I don't even know what it's called.
The Alien Blaster one?
Yeah, the Alien Blaster, Astro Orbiter, and then one more, I don't remember. Like, let's get like 3 or 4 quick hits, and we're like, cool. And the kids are super happy, and then we eat a cinnamon roll. So
eat a cinnamon roll and get our Starbucks coffee because we bougie like that.
Number 5.
Number 5, Genie Plus. It was really beneficial for certain parks for our family. For us, Genie Plus really worked great and was worth the money for Hollywood Studios and for Magic Kingdom. Especially since in the coming months, a lot of the individual lightning lanes are actually included in the regular Genie Plus. So you're not buying that additional for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Or Space Mountain.
You're just getting that in the regular Genie Plus package. You can still I feel like it really still benefits you to rope drop those parks, especially since they open early.
Yeah.
But then plan some of the later ones that you may want on Genie Plus. But get a couple of the quick hits in, like we talked about in the morning. I would not recommend, or not that I wouldn't recommend, I feel that it's unnecessary to have Genie Plus for Epcot or for Animal Kingdom. The things that you're probably really gonna wanna do are the lightning lane ones, like the Safari or Ratatouille. Spend the money on those. Don't spend the money on Genie Plus because the lines aren't going to be intense for most of the things that are there.
Yeah. Also, I think the reason why I love Genie Plus for our family is it gives us time structure, especially with small kids. It's not just about maximizing rides.
We're not rushing from one thing to the next because we don't feel like we're gonna miss out.
Yeah.
We know that we've secured a spot somewhere. Let's go find some other things to enjoy in the park while we're waiting for that ride that we want to ride. And that may be other rides, that may be shows in Hollywood Studios, it may be another snack. Because boy, do we like to eat.
So, as we end this video, don't forget to like, subscribe,
share,
and follow us on social. And what's our social handle on the Instagrams? That see, it's really bad.
What is if you look up the Disney World Experiment, it's Disney World Experiment on Instagram. We're on TikTok too, but we're not as hip as the cool kids.
Yeah, but we're really grateful for all you guys that subscribe and watch us. Hey, let us know what you kind of are learning. I think we're like in February, so this is like one of those seasons where people reevaluate their goals from January. Like, what have you learned? We're in March, actually.
Are you planning your summer trips? Are you going to Disney World? I hear it's going to be really hot.
Yeah, just let us know. We would love to hear what you're doing for the rest of the year and what you've learned so far in 2022, which is really weird to say.
Still, it's February. It's still weird to say 2022?
Yeah, for me.
I also want to know, have you had any aha moments when you're in the park? Was there something that you've learned and you're like, okay, this really changes the dynamic of how we're going to do things or how we're going to travel, either with any trips that you're doing with your family or specifically when you're coming back to Disney World?
Yep. So until next time, au revoir. Is that how you say it? Bye.